Good morning, fellow YouTubers. It's Sunday morning, the 24th of August 2025, and I'm just off out for another adventure with Bay in the back there as usual, blocking me bloody rear view mirror. Right, so I've just come a little bit further forward from my house this time. I've just stopped off at the Nook shops in the bus stop, just to make the short introductory video. This time I'm going back to Kielder Forest, back to STANNERSBURN, to do a walk I did last week where I failed to find the Churden Head Expedition Centre in Walk Forest. So I'm going back this week because I looked at the maps when I got home to see where I went wrong, where we couldn't find it. So this week I've looked at the maps again and I know exactly where I'm going. I'm going to try again and see if I can find the Expedition Centre. So it's a similar walk, and I just parked up in STANNERSBURN again, just behind the Pheasant Inn pub, going towards Fallstone at Kielder Water. Right, so we're out for that. Right, I mean, it's 6:51 in the morning. I've just set my trip on today to see how many miles I do, but it should be about 50 odd miles to park at STANNERSBURN, about 55 miles. Right, so I'll bring you back. Bye for now. It's 7:50 AM in the morning on this Sunday morning, the 24th of August 2025. I've just come over past Sweetlofts Fishing Lake as usual, and I'm now going to drop down into the village of Bellingham. But I thought I'd stop and pull over because this is like very unique. It was like this exactly the same last week when I came along here. You've got this low-lying cloud that's just covering, you can't see the houses below. It's just thick with mist. So I'm just going to be dropping down there now where that big huge farm is, where the car's coming around the corner to come up here now. So I'm going round past that way and head towards Reedsmouth Bridge, and then going to Bellingham village itself on my way to Kielder. But I just thought I'd stop and show you exactly where I am and give you a bit of the countryside. But that just looks very unusual, where you can't see anything below the white cloud. Just low-lying mist because of it's the cold night meeting the warm morning that creates this mist. Right, so without further ado, I'll jump back in the car and then continue down through Bellingham, then head along towards Kielder Water. Right, so bye for now. It's 8:13 AM in the morning, this Sunday morning, the 24th of August 2025. I've reached my location at STANNERSBURN, where I've just turned left and come down past all these little cottages. And the start of my walk is just behind the car there now. So instead of going to the bottom there and turning right and going down into the Pheasant Inn pub car park like I did last time, I've just decided to pull over at the left hand side here at the start of the trackway. I'm going to be going up with the dog in a minute, and I'm going to set up my time-lapse camera now to point forward there towards these cottages and just through the gap there. It's a lovely morning. It's been misty driving over here because obviously you've got the cold night air meets the warm air where the sun's breaking through now, so there's low-lying mist everywhere. And I stopped to film it just to show you. But there on my map, look, you can see STANNERSBURN where the green dot is, and then further around you've got Yarrow, and then a little bit further around you start to see the water, Kielder Water, and then the housings on the left hand side called Lakeside View. Now that's where those two lads had parked up, who I met up with when I got to the top of this trackway I'm walking up now. And they followed me along. Right, so without further ado, I'll set up my time-lapse in me. I've got it set up on the windscreen already, so I just need to press the button, turn it on, and then click onto time-lapse mode. But I want to go and clean my windscreens first. Right, so I'll bring you back before I start setting off on my journey. So like I say, it's 8:15 in the morning now before I set off. Right, so bye for now. Right, it's 8:15 in the morning, just after, and I've parked up at STANNERSBURN. The little row of houses that is behind the Pheasant Inn pub, which is just further down. But I've decided to park my car there just at the start of my walk on this track that I'm going to be going up in a second. When I get the dog sorted, he's pulling me all over as usual. Aye, aye. So I've just locked up the car, setting up my time-lapse camera, and now I'm going to start setting up uphill this this track like I did last time, past the communications tower on the left. You just go straight over the top, and then you come to a T-junction at the far end, and turn on the left like I did last time. And that's where I met those two lads last week who I started walking along the road with. But we've been distracted. I took the wrong turn, and I ended up not finding the expedition centre that I came here to find because of it. So not make that mistake this time. In fact, I've got a piece of paper in my pocket and I wrote down different tracks going off and what to look for, so I don't lose my way this time. I go to the toilet, son. You go to the toilet. I think he's wanting to go to the toilet. Ah, yes. I know my dog. I know him very well. But that's where the car's parked there now. So it's 8:15 on the 24th of August 2025, and I'm at STANNERSBURN. That's STANNERSBURN, because the STANNERSBURN river stream runs down this hill here, going towards these houses. That's why this area is called STANNERSBURN. Right, so let's get him through this single gate here, and I can let him off, and then start concentrating on recording what I'm doing. But it's been just an easy drive over here, with it being a Sunday morning. Wasn't that much traffic, so we're setting off early. It's been quite a pleasant drive over here, and I stopped at Breedsmouth area to show a load of low-lying mist above Bellingham. People call it Bellingham or Bellingham. It depends on where you're from and how you pronounce. Right, come here, come here, come here, come here. Yeah, go on. Right, thank God for that. I can start recording properly now without worrying about him pulling us all over. Right, so I just took this in me chest harness as usual and stick it in my pocket so it doesn't jingle jangle, tap against the camera, which is done in the past. So when you first start recording, you make loads of mistakes, and that was one of them. When I put the dog's lead around my neck, it was swinging and tapping off the plastic protection around my camera. So it was tap, 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 tap when you're playing back the video. It sounded bloody awful and spoilt the video. So as you can see, the sun's out now, so it's clearing all the low-lying mist. Away, son, away, away. Good boy, good boy. Right, so I'm going to do exactly the same as what I did last week. Straight up and over and down to the T-junction. Then I'm going to turn left. And then when I get to the point where I made a mistake, which was on a left bend, and it goes down and around an S-bend, instead of going down around the S-bend, I go straight on. That's where I made the mistake last week. Come on, son. So after extensive map reading again, I think I've conquered the way to go and find this expedition centre. So the sun's up now, so it's quite warm already, first thing in the morning here. And like I say, I've just parked up about approximately 8:15 there when I left the car. So right, come on, son, away, come on, away, come on, come here. Where's he gone now? Away, son, come on, come on, son. Where the hell's he gone? Come on, aye. Where the hell's he gone? Come on, son. There. Come on. Come on. Away. Come on, up here. Up here. Come on. Away. You must have gone down in the ditch or something. Come on, you. Come on, where you been, you bad dog? Come on. Up you go. Up. Up you go. Good boy, son. Good boy. Oh, bloody hell, I've just realised. He hasn't got, I forgot to put his bloody collar on. Shit. Shit. I've just seen him there with his collar. I thought, oh, damn. So if I have to put him on his leader, I'll have to just loop the leader around, put the hook and wrap it around like a loop to put around his neck to keep him beside us if we come across any sheep, which I don't think we will, because I was here last week and did this walk and I never saw any sheep. The only ones you've got is right over there in that field over there, but you've got the wall and a wire fence between me and them, so you know, he not even see them, he not know they're there because the grass is that long. I can't believe I haven't put his collar on, because normally that's the first thing I do in the morning. I clip it onto his neck for taking him for a walk around the corner, but obviously with coming out, I haven't taken him out for a walk. I've just let him out in the back garden for a quick wee before we set off, and that's why haven't gone in the routine of putting it around his neck and clipping it on. But no matter, we're out now in the countryside, so and we're well away from any people and livestock. Okay, so it's just a gentle uphill at first, and then you go up and over and start dropping down hill slowly till you get to the T-junction at the far side. There's his first roll of today to cool off. What are you doing, son? What are you doing? Good boy, son. Good boy. Right. There's the views that you're getting over the top of the houses, and there's the Pheasant Inn pub. There I went further down from where I've parked, turned right, and then went downhill into the pub car park, and I parked right at the down at the bottom, and my car was facing across over towards the River North Tyne, which is over there in that tree line in the distance. But that's the views that you get coming back over here towards that communications tower. It's beautiful. Because I'm getting a bit of height now. Come on, Howie. Come on. Howie, son. Up you go. Come on. Come on, up you go, son. Howie. You can see the piles of logs up on the side of the road further up there with a blue canopy tied over them. Howie, son. Good boy. Wait a minute, did I have him on his... Yes, I did. He had his leader on. He had his leader on when I have to put him on his leader to take him from the house towards the car. Then I make him jump up and I put the leader over his back. So where the hell's that? Is he... Oh, has he just pulled it off now and lost it? Oh, bloody hell. Right. I'll stop recording for now and start going backwards the car and see where the hell his collar is. I just don't want to take the chance coming across something where I've got to put him on a leader. And coming back as well, he just tends to nick off and goes towards the car by himself. So right, so I'll stop recording for now.